Hey guys, Geiger's here.
Hey guys, what is up? My name is Addison396.
And welcome to our third episode of Manic Monday with our special guest, True Tactics 2.
Hey guys and gals, this is Tyler, aka True Tactics 2, here for Manic Mondays.
Nice. Like that.
Welcome. So yep, today we're playing a bit of Team Deathmatch on Sen Crossing. Tyler doesn't have the, well, he does have them on PS3, all the close quarters maps and stuff like that, but he doesn't have them here, so it's not his native console, is it, the Xbox? But today we're playing a bit of Team Deathmatch on Sen Crossing. We really hope that you enjoy the gameplay and what we have to say. So today, I'll basically get straight into the questions. And I was wondering, Tyler, how do you decide, or why did you decide, why did you decide to make videos based upon the Special Forces units from all around the world?
Well, I've always been interested in military history. Ever since I was a kid, I started with the American Civil War, and then worked up to World War I, World War II. And I realized all these new games are coming out, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, and they're showing Special Forces units like the SAS, the U.S. Army Rangers, Marines, and everybody loves playing as them, and they know of them, but they don't know them. They don't know the history or their weapons or anything that's actually knowledgeable about the units themselves. And I figured that people would want to know about these units, especially if they're interested, because it provides a richer experience knowing about the units that you're playing in.
Right.
And I figured people would enjoy maybe having a place they can go to and learn about these units.
Yeah. Definitely, like, I also want to point out just here how much detail you must go, like, when researching your videos. They're so highly made, like, professionally researched and thought out, and you can tell it really does show in your work.
Yep. Especially when you get into the weapons, the amount of, like, every weapon that these guys use. And you must have to do a lot of research for all that.
Yeah, part of my history is it actually helped a lot when I'm doing the research for this, because I go to Wikipedia to do the original, just the background research,
right.
But then I gotta go find better sources that back it up. Sort of like I usually use a website called specialoperations.com or .net.
Right.
They have very good sources, so I like to make sure I get as accurate information as possible.
Yep.
So the research will take maybe, I don't know, usually it takes me a good 5-6 hours to get just the research together.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Fuck. That same fucking guy with the machine gun.
Yeah, well, I personally really like your videos on the vehicles of Battlefield 3. So, what made you decide to do that?
Well, I noticed that everybody has weapon reviews, or they talk about the weapons of Battlefield, but they never go into the vehicles. I didn't want to do a vehicle breakdown per se. I wanted to give like the history of how these weapons or how these vehicles came to be. Like the F1 Abrams, if we didn't just someday just have that rolling around on the battlefield. There is a lot of history to these powerful pieces of equipment. I thought people would enjoy learning about them.
Yep. Well, your last one, I really liked on the T90. But it's like you didn't just cover the T90, you covered all the way, like, why they're using the T90 now. And that was really interesting. So I really liked it.
I thought it would be interesting not just to show what the T90 itself, but why.
Yeah.
Like the T-72 and the T-60, those two tanks were big, or the T-80, I mean, were big factors into how the T90 came into being because of the collapse.
Yep.
So, oh, sorry, were you about to say something?
No. I was just, we're good.
Just dying on the floor. Oh, behind you, where we were before, Tyler.
Yeah.
So,
I'm getting
as
hit.
you hunt that guy down, do you mind me asking you, what drew you to Battlefield?
Ah,
The
come
series,
on.
you know, the Battlefield series?
Like,
Why
the
Battlefield?
series?
Yeah,
Well, I knew about Battlefield when I was younger. I grew up playing Call of Duty, the original ones with World War II, Call of Duty, and Medal of Honor.
Yep.
But I knew about Battlefield. I played a little bit in 1942, but I was never really big into them. What really got me into the Battlefield series was my friend. I stayed at my friend's house for like a day or two, and I started playing BFBC 1, Battlefield Bad Company 1. And I just fell in love with the game. And I traded him my Saints Row 2 for his Battlefield Bad Company 1.
Really?
And I absolutely love that game. I think I traded it in 2009. I think that's when I started playing Battlefield Bad Company 1. And I just absolutely loved it. And then from then on, I've always been into the Battlefield series.
Nice. So that was your first Battlefield game then, Bad Company 1?
Yeah, that was the first one I really took the time to play. Like, I played a couple games on 1942 and Battlefield 2, but I never really took the time to really get into playing them hardcore or even just for a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
So,
man.
FBC 1 was the first time I really discovered how awesome a shooter is when you have not just vehicles and weapons. It's that nice mixture of vehicle combat. Where are we going?
I don't know. I was following you. Okay, so
can I ask you?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, just a very quick question. Just like if you could, play any of the games that came out before, which one would you play at like release time? You know, basically when it had active servers and multiplayer.
Had
and
active
stuff like
service.
That. Active servers.
Oh man.
That's tough. It'd probably be between Battlefield 2 and Battlefield 1942. Just because 1942, that was what really drew me into military history, was World War II. I absolutely loved learning about the battles and the units and everything of World War II. So, yeah. I think I'd enjoy 1942, maybe a little bit more than Battlefield 2.
Whoa, where'd you come from? Out the side door. So, I noticed that you're the founder of the PS3 Battlefield Podcast Platoon on the PlayStation 3, obviously. How did you get involved with that?
Well, I discovered Battlefield Podcast, I think, back in September. Maybe around when the Armored Kills DLC came out. I was watching Twitch. I was on Twitch, and I saw. Well, actually, I was on Twitter, and I got a blurb. Somebody retweeted one of their tweets saying they were going to be on Twitch, right, showing off the DLC on PC. So I just had to come watch, and I enjoyed it. So, and then I went and saw one of their podcasts, and they brought up somebody asked about do they have any platoons for, like, they said Xbox, and then I contacted Ola, Shock One, and asked him if I could put together a PlayStation platoon, right, for BF Podcast, because I felt like it'd be nice if all platforms had a chance to get into this, right, BFP, great community. And from there, it sort of took off.
So how many members do you have in your platoon?
Last I checked, we were at 69. It keeps fluctuating between 70 and 69. Sometimes it goes down to 68, but usually we stabilized around over 60 members.
Nice. Yeah, because I think in ours, or in Addison's, what, we got 33 now, I think? So,
yeah,
I don't know, what, was that, is that the peak, or is that the most it's been?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Very nice.
No. Back. What?
So, there's no more questions.
Yeah, one more. Do you want me to answer?
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't have that.
Okay, sorry. This one's a little longer, so I'm gonna have to not play for a second. Did you know or hope you would someday be recording game footage to YouTube while you were making your mini video podcasts, like your little mini documentaries, I guess you want? I don't know what you want to call them, but like your Special Forces videos. Did you know you wanted to someday, you know, record your own gameplay and put it up on YouTube?
Yeah, actually, when I started that, I was starting to get interested in putting up footage, but I knew I probably wouldn't have a recorder until Christmas, or a little after Christmas. But I wanted to get started with my channel as soon as possible, and I figured doing something on Special Forces vehicles would be the best way to do it.
Right.
But I always knew I was going to put up gameplay. But once my mini podcast stuff took off, I realized I need to balance it. I can't just have gameplay or that. I'm gonna probably put a little bit of both, so I have a schedule up of how I do it.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, I really liked how you've moved into adding bits of your gameplay in. I think it really blends really nicely.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's a nice little surprise, and it doesn't detract anything from your original videos at all. I think it was really nice to see that you've got gameplay up there finally. It's really good to see.
Yeah. Yeah, like your last one with Grom, right? You did some Medal of Honor footage, I think that was.
Actually, that was Black Ops 2.
Oh, really?
Campaign.
Oh.
I recorded some MP5 gameplay from Black Ops 2.
Mm. Okay.
That in there.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for our questions today. So that's it for today's show. Thank you for watching. We do have another guest lined up for next week, and we're hoping we finalize it. It's supposed to be the letter N, Strut, and we really look forward to making that episode. So anyway, take care, everyone.
Yep, and thank you very much for your time, guys. I really do appreciate you watching this, especially taking your time out of your day to watch this. So I'm sure Tyler does as well.
I just want to thank you. Yeah, I just want to thank you guys for bringing me on, and this is a great way to get the community a lot stronger.
Yeah, that's our aim for this whole thing. So, do you have any? I missed this part, but you know we can. Did you want to say anything to your followers or anything in general? Or?
I just want to thank everybody who has supported me ever since my start with the military history stuff, and as I've begun posting gameplay footage. I appreciate every one of you, Billy the Kid, Addison, Tigers. One of my biggest supporters was Papa2791. He still is, but he doesn't post up gameplay anymore. I just want to thank everybody who has supported me.
And we'd like to thank you as well. So, thanks again, and
definitely
take care, everyone.
I was about to say, Tyler is one of those people who will always like and comment and favorite a video, and he not just like and comment and favorite, he'll spend the time and watch your video.
Yeah.
definitely got a good sub if you ever manage to be lucky enough to get Tyler as one of yours.
Oh, no!
Totally agree.
So with that,
Thank
thank
you.
you very much for your time, guys. You're welcome. Take care.